General Hospital became an American phenomenon. The Scorpios took Port Charles by storm, the Cassadines nearly destroyed the world, and high intrigue took center stage.
1981 was the summer of two great weddings, Charles and Diana, and, of course, Luke and Laura. It was the ceremony of the century. Even Elizabeth Taylor attended.
Were you there?
No, it was only 3. It was 5 more years before I came to town.
The GH's popularity was so great that Newsweek magazine paused from its coverage of the Cold War to write a cover story about a fictional couple who saved the world from the Big Chill.
Never before had an audience connected as strongly with the daytime drama. Viewers were glued to their sets to follow every twist and turn in these great adventures.
In the ambitious 80s, General Hospital was a soap way larger than life.
The 80s, for me, on General Hospital were very exciting. There was a lot of chasing around. There was also a lot of humor.
What you doing?
I'm just stretching out the back.
Yeah.
I learned how to fire a gun. I learned how to do karate. You know, I would do something great and I would be really tough, and then the next thing I would realize that I hadn't looked after my daughter, Robin.
I missed you. How come you didn't come for me?
Oh, Robin. Oh, it's so good to have you in my arms again. I've been so worried about you.
Robin's parents are Anna Devane and Robert Scorpio, or Anna Lavery. She had many last names.
Anna and Duke's relationship sort of captured people's imagination. He does that sort of glowering Scottish James Bond thing, which worked pretty well.
Back then, it was a real era of, you know, people flying by the seat of their tails and, you know, having a great time.
Well?
Gorgeous! You look gorgeous!
It's a lot of action, a lot of adventure, things that normally weren't written, I think, for daytime.
Well, he speaks. Or it speaks. Anyway, something does. Was that you?
Stay away from me.
When I first started playing Felicia, I was dressed as a boy.
Don't you give me orders.
Come here.
And then the big reveal came when Frisco came along and pulled the hat off my head and said, "Oh my goodness, it's a girl."
Christina has a very unique quality about her, and that is she has a very endearing, adorable face. She has a kind of a cute little high voice, and you know, it's one of those things that just seem to work.
Be aware of Greek gods bearing gifts.
By the time the wedding happened, it was just something that people just wanted to tune into, because finally the story was coming to a head. These characters had fallen in love and people were rooting for it.
I have decided to lower the temperature in Port Charles to 40 below zero.
In those days, we were sort of treading along the Flash Gordon route.
Mikos and Tony Cassadine are dead. What about that weather machine? The only thing that's going to stop it is feeding the right code into the computer.
Yeah, just like I woke to the corner bar.
Hello?
What?
You're not going to let anybody freeze to death, are you?
No, no, no. I'm not going to let anybody freeze to death. I'll talk to you later. I'm not going to let anybody freeze.
Come on, baby. What do you want? What do you want from me? You got ice?
What a surprise to see you here tonight.
Disco. That's what happened. This disco dancing, curly-headed string bean of a guy came along and goofed everything up.
Dance with me.
No.
I said, dance with me.
The popularity of Luke Spencer, amazingly enough, took off after he raped Flora. Amazingly enough, that event was compelling enough to the audience that they then wanted to see more of him. That's a paradox that nobody seems to have been able to figure out all these years.
The producer of the show at that time, Gloria Monty, instructed me at when she first put us together. She said, "You find him fascinating. He is different. He is unpredictable." And she really instructed me to play that fascination.
The Fantasy in Wyndham's department store was really the first time we took the show into really high style.
I had never danced like that before, and I was doing my best to fake it, kind of jogging alongside him.
It was played lushly romantic. She was his angel, he was her hero. And for some reason, that's never changed.
You may kiss the bride.
You know, it's very strange, but virtually every major life step I have taken, I have rehearsed first on General Hospital, from first date, first kiss, marriage, having a baby, everything.